Hello guys, welcome to the July vlog of 2023. I could have said that a little bit better, but you join me as I create myself a caramel latte. A machine version of a Costa drink, which is always really nice. The milk just kind of smells smells caramelly already, which is good. So I'm slowly working on the new visual style for the next season of the Munkcast. We were going to go for a full-on animated look, but what I've decided to do instead is completely rework some of the models, or the models that we use, the character designs that we use, to make them look a bit more realistic. So as you can see here, I'm not going to show everything. This is, of course, Brittany's chest, I suppose, but because Brittany's the first model we always work on. Because I don't want to show you everything about like her face and everything. We're just kind of going with this section. As you can see here, there are more creases in her clothes, although it needs to be worked on a little bit more here. And we have the little creases here in the armpit. The B kind of needs a little bit of work still, but as you can see, it looks a lot more 3D. I probably can show you the hands. As you can see, the hands look a lot better. Again, we are still working on them, but yeah, they look a lot more 3D, a lot more detailed. They're individual fingers, not just a claw that we used to have. The dress looks a lot better as well. Just the outfit here just all looks so much more realistic. And this has taken quite a while to do. But we're going to do every character, so it's going to take a while. That's why we need that long break between seasons. But yeah, it's coming along. So I'm just looking over some of my old footage from the Comic-Con vlog. So much more of a happier... That does not make sense, did it? It was such a happier time then. I just really wish I vlogged more during it, because so much more happened than you see in the vlog. Like, there's an entire weekend there that I just didn't vlog enough. I should probably vlog next time we go to a convention in the convention, rather than just music and whatever that is, you know? But I just want to make a little... It's interpolating there, isn't it? There we go. I just want to make a little statement about that for guys who are actually interested, and girls, they're interested in this channel and the vlogs in this channel. Because, who knows, there might be some people out there that care. If we do make another convention video, it won't be in London. I am, as you very much well know right now, I'm learning to drive, and this convention happens like 2 weeks before my driving test. Well, after my driving test, sorry. So, yeah, it's too soon towards it, so we're probably going to pick another convention at the start of next year. So I doubt I'll be going to a convention this year, but you never know. Something might come up. There might be a local convention or something for 3 days. We might go to it. Who knows? But right now, my focus, of course, is on, like I just said, passing my test. But still, really, really, really want to go to another convention, because this is making me nostalgic for it already, and this was, what, almost a year ago? Close to? It was last October, so not really, it's like 3 months until October, but anyway, yeah, moving on.
In each other's videos, right, Jeanette? Of course. I've got a few videos planned that I think I'll need your help with, Simon. I'm absolutely happy to help.
Yep, that's right. The Munkcast is currently in production, or the last episode of this season that you're currently on. Although by the time you've watched this video, this episode would have been out, I think. So yeah, just wanted to let it known that we are, or I am at least, very much working on this season, this episode of this season, the last episode, and that we can not really confirm, but we can sort of say that there'd be at least 20 episodes of the next season, which you saw a bit of earlier. Well, a little bit of the detailing that we're working on for the next art style. Yes, that's right. It's Coca-Cola. Oh, it's not actually. It's very cheap Coke that Naomi likes to drink. And we're about to get ready to go out on one of my little test drives, I think they call it, or little test routes. Don't worry, they're so heavy they won't fall. And you're coming with me, aren't you? Your hair really kind of needs trimming at the front, doesn't it? Anyway, let's go. Though I am going to try and use some of the dash cam footage in the vlog. Let's just kind of hope that works, because it's a bit more interesting than just I talk about it and it just jumps to after, because that's rubbish. Let's try for some dash cam footage. Well, next time we set the route before you go anywhere. I can't see road markings at all. I thought they were going to crash into each other there.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Well, as you may or may not have seen from that little video that I might have put into the vlog, I don't know. If you didn't, well, we had to cancel the route because of rain, plus the sat-nav just kind of got a bit crazy and took us the wrong way, and the route got messed up and we didn't want to go back to the start, so yeah, just decided to cancel the route. But we did go to Tesco, which is a shopping place, and get some stuff, which is okay. I mean, every little helps with experience with driving, so yeah. Not bad, not bad. Going okay. Don't go in. Yeah? She looks really tired. You're going straight to bed? Yeah? Can't keep her head up. They say having a kid is all sunshine and rainbows, you know, and it's a little bit of hard work. Didn't realise it'd be this hard. Yep, she's making quite a mess. But, you know, she's worth it, I suppose. Yes, even McDonald's bag over there. So, with our move not really going very far, all of these boxes that are everywhere here need to be moved, because they're just in the way. The majority of my room here, where I used to play VR, is being taken up, so I'm gonna, because not all of them are full, they're just kind of empty, I'm going to flatten them down and we'll reshape them into boxes when we've actually got a house to move into. Because I was told to do this because I was told that that we would move straight away because we have medical priority and things. Yeah, that's not really come to fruition at the moment, so until we do move, which hopefully will be in the next month or so, later than we thought, these are going. And yes, some of these boxes are from KFC. We managed to get some boxes from there. But yeah, although you can only see KF, but there's... Anyway, well, we still have our typical bad English weather that's been on and off raining all day, so I haven't bothered really going out and practice driving or anything. But, as you can see here, I have successfully reorganised the horrible mess that was in the corner, which there we go. Horrible quality there, but it's a little bit better this time. Obviously got a lot more packing to do, but I kind of stopped as I got to here, and a lot of that corner was moved out as well. But yeah, it looks a lot neater now. Got a few of my Mew plushes kind of just chilling there because I didn't want to pack them. Got that from Comic-Con last year, which I miss, as I've mentioned. Kind of gonna miss it this year because we're not going this year, but yeah. So it's looking good. It's nice to have a nice neat room. Well, neat, relatively neat anyway.
Yeah, Eleanor. Well, next up, Isabella Martinez. Excuse me.
It's moments like this that remind me to make a blooper reel video at some point. Well, now Naomi has her driving theory test. I took mine a few months ago and passed first time. Let's see if she does as well. And I'm actually driving there, so I have my coffee. My dad's waiting in the car, in the passenger seat. Let's go. Okay, so I've had another driving lesson today, and I know I said I wouldn't do these vlogs all about driving, but it is kind of a journey I'm going on at the moment, and my test is due in a couple months, so I've got to kind of log it for myself for future reference, because these vlogs are mostly for myself to look back on. But so I'm covered in dog hairs. Most days I'm okay when it comes to learning to drive, and I know how to drive. Like I've said, it's in the bag. But there are occasions in which I mess up, do something monumentously stupid. Like I stopped at a yellow light for some reason, and I could have just kept going. It was going to turn red, but it was on yellow or amber, and I could have just kept going. For some reason, I just went to him for a complete stop suddenly. Why I did that, your guess is as good as mine. I just did it because I felt that I needed to in the moment when I knew for a fact that I needed to keep going. I was just making really bad judgment calls. I do suffer with social anxiety, and it might have been based in that a little bit. But, as you guys may have guessed if you know me well enough, it's lack of sleep. I wasn't tired at the wheel, but my judgment is impaired because of lack of sleep. So, from now on, I'm going to be having the recommended 8 to 9 hours of sleep a night, rather than staying up, editing and writing and all sorts of stuff. Just keeping myself awake, mostly playing GTA 5 for some reason right now. Don't know why. It's so stupid, and it's self-destructive, and I'm done. I'm done with it. I am going to concentrate on getting sleep so I can drive properly without making stupid mistakes like that. And so, this episode of the Munkcast, which is very, very special, it's a parody of My Name is Earl, which you would have seen the episode already, I hope. If not, this is a massive spoiler. Let's move my fan out of the way there. It was fun to make. It wasn't exactly very long. A lot of it did actually have to be cut just for time. And it's going up today. So that will end this series of the Munkcast while we work on the next one, which will probably come out in about November, I think, leading up to a Christmas special. So yeah. So it's taken a while, but I've finally been able to get hold of this Ice Pop Prime. This is the energy drink version, but I've been so curious about the flavour of this for so long that it was nice to finally find it. I actually found it in a clothes shop, of all places. So yeah, let's taste it and find out if it's nice or not. Okay, so I have it open. As you can see here, it's got the same old energy stuff on the side, and it smells, yeah, like an ice pop, like one of those red kind of ice pops. You would think red, white, and blue, but it's just kind of like it's ice cold, by the way. But yeah, it's just sort of a ice poppy kind of smell with an obvious tone of caffeine in there. So let's just go ahead and try that. Okay, so it's definitely like a strawberry kind of flavour, but at the same time, do you know what it reminds me of? I don't know if you have these in America, but the Haribo, whatever the hell you say it, kind of sweets. It definitely tastes like sweets. Or candy. I can definitely understand why kids like this. Yeah, that's straight up delicious. That is straight up nice. That is really nice. It's definitely an acquired taste. But yeah, if you haven't tried this yet, which you probably have because everyone's behind me, yeah, it's absolutely worth it. It's really nice. That's kind of that's my favourite. That's awesome. So we did it. We have released a short which reveals a new kind of Britney animation, which is very much closer to the source material. However, we've added a few more realistic details to her, as in we've redone her hair, her eyes have been redone, her face has been slightly redone, her mouth has been redone, ears have been redone, entire sort of torso has been redone as well. As you can see, there are some better creases and details in it as well. The buttons, we're still working on the buttons. And the B as well on her chest there is also completely, it's detailed to look like stitching, as it would. And of course her hand, you can't really see them very well, but her hands as well are completely detailed there as well. And of course we have the a voice clip from one of the episodes actually in there, and it's one of many shorts we'll be doing on the channel. So if you guys haven't seen this already, which hopefully you have, yeah, we're going to be doing a lot more shorts every now and then. Not as often as I'd like, but still, you know, it's a taster as to how we're progressing with the next season of the Munkcast. So yeah, and of course her torso underneath is also more detailed as well, which includes a better sort of collarbones kind of thing going on there, which doesn't look as obvious as it did before, which she had the big black lines there, but now it looks more natural like that, which is what is the small things, it's the small details that I like the most. So yeah, it's looking good. So the Miraculous Ladybug and Cat Noir movie officially released here in the UK on Netflix, sort of unfortunately, because I would have loved to have watched it in the cinema, you know, with that big screen experience and things, which I totally could actually in my VR headset, which it's not quite the same, but it is the same. But anyway, to cut to the chase, it's quite literally the best movie I've seen all year. It really, really is. It's a bit quick, it's a bit fast-paced, but it's absolutely the best film I've seen all year. And this merchandise from that actual movie, as you can see, she actually does wear that outfit in the movie as well. No spoilers, but yeah, it is. That's from the movie as well. That marionette as well. That ladybug, sorry. But yeah, it is without a doubt the best film I've seen all year. The music in it is top notch. Every song was a pleasure to listen to, because it is kind of like a little bit of a musical. It has musical numbers in it, which is absolutely fantastic. A bit weird, a bit jarring at first, although Ladybug's voice actor, you know, Christina V, who I am in a picture with up here, doesn't sing in the film. She's just sort of does the voice, which is fantastically done, by the way. She does an amazing job in this movie. It's just so much more cinematic, sorry. And it's just brilliant. It's just absolutely fantastic. Although it's a bit jarring when she doesn't sing. Although she can sing, apparently. And got that signed by her as well there. But yeah, it's just interesting that she doesn't sing. It's a little bit jarring and a little bit weird. But other than that, like I said, best movie I've seen all year. It really is. Definitely favourite movie of 2023. So I sometimes get asked, you know, why Robot Boy when you're a Alvin and the Chipmunks channel, and Robot Boy ended in like 2007, 2008. Well, because I had a connection to the show. I just really, really loved the characters, and obviously I got myself a Robot Boy and a Robot Girl. And eventually Proto Boy as well. And I'm also going to be reviewing the show, or analysing the show on the channel as well, but I'm not going to be changing to a Robot Boy channel. I don't even think there are Robot Boy channels, to be fair. I've not checked. But, yeah. Essentially, I just love the characters, and I just really want to share that sort of... I don't want to say love. I want to share that fandom with this channel and branch out a little bit, you know. So I'm just messing up his like fluff there, but yeah, that's essentially it. But I'll have to segue now into the end of the vlog. So that's essentially, for now, been so busy. Vlog over.